Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode.
Starting for this World Cup in Qatar in December and November is that we got the same team as the Euros, which was bloody like last year, except they're all going to be more experienced. They know how to handle the pressure now.
Got the confidence.
Exactly that. Like,
do you not think the heat will play a massive impact though?
I really don't think it will. I think.
But have you seen how players are playing at AFCON, like Salah and Mane? Look completely different just because of the temperature.
The stadiums are going to be air-conned outdoors, which is mental. Even in Brazil, like you have water breaks. It's hot. Yes, South Africa they had water breaks. It was hot. I think as an elite athlete now, and all these footballers are just the elite of the elite athletes. I don't think it'll be affected too bad. I think it'll be all right.
Hopefully.
We'll have to see, though.
Can I just say, December in the UK, watching the World Cup, people get drunk in December anyway because it's Christmas.
Yeah,
imagine the carnage. Like,
and it's only a 3-hour time difference. So I think we're
behind though, right?
We're behind, but I think that means
for us.
We're going to get actually really good times.
Yeah, because we'll be watching the games when it's like
early
3
evening.
in the afternoon.
Yeah, so it could be carnage. We could have the best Christmas of our lives.
Yeah.
So I think the final's on like the 17th of December, something like that.
It?
So it starts in 18th. I was one day off. I was so close.
Everyone will be off for Christmas.
Oh
That's
my
around
God.
the time you
then
all
you get
finish.
a week's holiday and then it's Christmas anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Mate,
come on, the boys.
Do you think it's harder to win the World Cup or the Euros for England?
We've won the World Cup before.
I know, but
that's a good point.
But
it was a long time ago.
But like, if you look at the teams in the World Cup in Qatar compared to the teams in the Euros, do you think it's harder for, say, England to win the World Cup or the Euros? Because I'd say on paper you go, oh, World Cup. But if you actually look at the teams, is it easier to win the World Cup than the Euros?
I think it's easier to get through in the World Cup. I don't know if it's easy to win the World Cup. I think if getting through a group stage in the Euros is quite tough because generally, like, a lot of the teams are quite highly ranked in FIFA ratings.
Yep.
FIFA rankings, not as in like on.
I was going to say.
FIFA rating. They're all 86 and above.
Yeah, I think we're going to come at us again, but no, you get like teams like Panama in your group at the World Cup, whereas in the group in the Euros, it's like I can't remember.
Sweden.
Yeah, was it?
I think there's more variables with the World Cup though, because as you said, there's teams that we may not have played necessarily before.
That's
whereas
true
the Euros is like, okay, we know most of these teams, we know how they play. There's more stuff to analyse. I think for Southgate anyway, like
it's a very logical answer, which I didn't think.
I feel like the World Cup, the only real massive. I was going to get crucified for this, but I feel like the only real massive additions who are outside of the Euros, who will put up a fight against like of England, who are one of the best teams in the world, which is quite cool to say, are Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay. Realistically, who else? Who else could really push for the World Cup title?
African teams.
Really though?
Well, I'm just putting it out there.
We'll see who wins AFCON, won't we?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. To give you a straight answer.
Well, either way, it's going to be very, very exciting.
I think it's going to be exciting, and I was doing all the hosting at Box Park for the Euros.
What was that like?
Box Park Croydon. I was talking about it the other day, and the game where we beat Germany, one of the best nights of my life.
You went viral, right?
Yes.
Was it from that game?
It was the
game?
Atomic Kit. A few of them we went viral. I can't remember which one it was.
No,
and
it was
my photo.
And
I had the England flag.
In like Times.
It went in the Wall Street Journal, and I'm like, why am I in the Wall Street Journal?
It's officially one of the best photos of 2021.
Yeah.
How have I not seen this photo?
It's famous.
I think I'll show you on my Instagram. And I was on all of these, like the BBC World News.
Have you not seen it?
No.
It's basically because I wore a T-shirt with the England flag, and then I put England flags on my cheeks. And then since then, I noticed so many people were doing the same thing. When I walked into Box Park for the next game, all the photographers came up to me because they'd obviously seen that photo had gone, and they wanted their photo to go viral. So I was doing a full photo shoot in the middle of Box Park. It was hilarious.
Sure, absolute limbs when England score. When Muller missed that 1-on-1 of Pickford.
So it's this one.
Oh, that's
and I think I did loads of carousels of things that it was just me with my flag.
So were you there as a fan, or were you presenting there?
So I was working, and I think people obviously were just like, England fan. I was getting annoyed. I was like, no, I was working. Say she's a presenter, then I get more jobs.
Yeah.
But no, I was doing the hosting. So that game, we had Atomic Kitten come and perform, and they were doing the
Southgate,
I've still that video. Yeah, I've seen that.
And then that went viral, and then they released it as a single because England kept getting through. So then we had Barry from EastEnders who did Sweet Caroline, and that was really fun. Just the whole atmosphere. So when we beat Germany, the whole of Box Park turned into a mosh pit because everyone was just celebrating. A guy slid across 2 tables next to me.
Probably smooth sailing with all the beer over the table just makes it easy.
Did you see that one? I think it was the Scotland game early on, and when everyone was just drunk for the whole day.
Yeah.
And there was a video of someone topless just sliding across a pavement in Leicester Square.
Yeah.
He literally just like slid because it was raining that day.
Do you not remember that? It was like a viral video of because it was absolutely bucketing down.
Yeah,
the guy just slides like 20-30 meters on the floor in Leicester Square.
Shirtless.
We were like underneath some canopy or something on Cal's roof, weren't we?
Was that the Scotland game?
For Scotland, I remember
was the Scotland game the first one?
The Scotland game was
no, you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't a good game.
It was really boring.
It was a Friday night as well, so it was all hyped
Scotland
up.
game we were at Josh's underground.
Are you sure?
Playing snooker.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 0-0, wasn't it? And John Stones hit the post with a header.
Yes. And where are you for the final?
I was at Box Park.
What
I
was
think
that like?
I even probably could have gone to Wembley, which I know people in the comments might hate me for this, but then they asked me to work at Box Park.
Yeah.
And just because I've been there the whole time, I feel like there was like a family of
Yeah.
people who were like all in it together. So I went to Box Park for the final. It was really great. And then do you know what it was? As soon as in my head I knew we were going to penalties, in my head I'd registered that we wouldn't win just because I know what England are like with penalties. But there was one penalty, and I can't remember which one it was, where we got the upper hand, and I was like, oh my god.
It was what was
someone
his name?
missed. Was it Jorginho? Did he? No, he must.
Jorginho didn't. He missed
it was when he missed.
It wasn't the
No,
first one to be
Jorginho, when Pickford saved Jorginho's penalty, that was like to keep us in it.
Yeah,
so
no,
Jorginho
it was,
had to score to win for Italy.
remember who
and
it
Pickford
was.
saved it. We're like, oh my god, this is it.
There was one
haven't
glimmer
lost.
of hope, and I was like, this could happen.
Yeah.
And then obviously it didn't.
So sad, isn't
it? It was very sad.
I think it might have been Belotti. I think he missed like in second or third.
Yeah, it was the second or
we
third
we
one.
were actually up in the shootout, weren't we?
Oh,
and then we
God.
missed like 3 in a row.
I remember when that Luke Shaw goal went in after 3 minutes, and we all like looked at each other, didn't we? Because we all sat next to
I
each
wasn't
other.
there for that one.
Oh.
But yeah,
Well, we all looked at each other and sat next to each other.
When
And
that went in,
it was like
it's
shock,
too
wasn't it?
early. Yeah.
it was too early.
This is too good to be true. Now we've got to hold out for the rest of the
Literally like
football
90
game.
minutes of just holding
I'm
out
pretty
this
sure
1-0 lead.
everybody watching that game was like, we've scored too early.
No,
This
I
is
was like,
not
oh my
right.
god, wait, we're winning in a final.
Yeah, it's different.
I know. I was
isn't it?
scared.
Like,
I'm too skeptical, but my friends who. Like all my girlfriends, they started coming as well because they were into it. You know how people who don't normally, they were proper into it. And they were like, oh my God, we're going to win. And
oh,
I was,
what? They were at Box Park with you?
yeah, they started coming
Nice.
because I could bring some friends. So they all started coming. My friend, she actually made her own top, which is like all the Grealish letters on the back and stuff. She like was proper into it. So they were like, oh my God, we're going to win. Like we're 1-0 up. And I was like, guys, we've scored too early. Now we need to, now that Italy are going to be on us for the rest of the game. So I was nervous. They were excited. And then obviously...
It backfired. I wonder what this World Cup's going to... Do you reckon this World Cup's going to have the same atmosphere? Or do you think because of the fact the Euros... Like, we actually got quite lucky. Like, the majority of the games were at, like, Wembley. Like, a lot of other teams had to travel all over Europe. We got quite lucky.
I think it's going to be the same atmosphere. I was going to say as well, normally it would be in the summer, right? This summer is the women's Euros. And I think because of the Euros last summer, it's going to be the same because it's like we're not going to have... we'll have the women's football. There's still the World Cup to look forward to. So I think it's going to be fun.